Paper 2. Section A, 25 marks. 1. Give 2 archaeological sources of information on history and government. 2 marks. Tools, utensils, ornaments, onions used by man. Weapons used by man. Settlements, ruins of the past, rock paintings. Remains of human, animals. Plant remains. Garments, ornaments. Coins used by man. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 2. Give 2 reasons that made early human beings to live in groups during the Stone Age period. 2 marks. For companionship. For security. To share resources. To help one another. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 3. Identify 2 ways through which early agriculture spread in Africa. 2 marks. Through migration. Through trade. Through intermarriages. Through wars. 4. State 2 limitations of using animal transport. 2 marks. Animal are affected by poor health, injuries, attacked by wild animals. Rugged terrain, extreme weather conditions hampers the movement of animals. Animal transport has limited carrying capacity. Animal transport is time-consuming, slow. Animal transport is cumbersome. Some animals are stubborn. Animal transport is limited to daytime and not right time. 5. Why was silent trade practiced by trans-Saharan traders? Open, 1 mark. Due to language barrier, lack of common language. 6. Identify the main factor that led to the growth of an ancient town of Meroe. 1 mark. Existence of iron ore. 7. What was the main function of the Council of Elders among Africa societies during the pre-colonial period? 1 mark. They mediated, settled disputes, made peace in the community. 8. State 2 social factors that led to the scramble for colonies in Africa by European powers. 2 marks. The need to abolish slave trade. The desire to spread Christianity, to protect missionaries. The desire to spread Western civilian education, Western civilization. The need to settle surplus population. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 9. Name 1 African country that was not colonized by the European powers. 1 mark. Ethiopia. Liberia. Any 1x1 equals 1 marks. 10. State 2 roles played by the African chiefs in the British colonial administration in Nigeria. 2 marks. They represented the colonial government at the local level. They recruited labor for public works. They collected taxes for the colonial government. They communicated colonial government policies to the people. They tried, heard cases in the local courts. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 11. Name the chartered company that administered Zimbabwe during the process of colonization. 1 mark. The British South Africa Company, BSAC, 1 mark. 12. Give the main reason for the formation of the League of Nations in 1919. 1 mark. To promote, sustain world peace, security. To prevent the occurrence of another war. 1 mark. 13. Give 2 economic reasons for the growth of African nationalism in Ghana. 2 marks. The order by the colonial government that Africans uproot cocoa trees affected by diseases. The colonial government denied Africans trading licenses. African farmers earned low incomes from the sale of cocoa to European firms. High unemployment rate for the Africans. Sharp increase in prices of goods. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 14. Outline 2 factors that enable Tanzania to maintain national unity since independence. Adherence to the policy of socialism, Ujamaa. Application of the Constitution. Use of Kiswahili as a national language. Leadership that was willing to embrace changes. Good leadership. Any 2x1 equals 2 marks. 15. What is veto power, as used by the United Nations? 1 mark. A decision cannot be adopted if any of the permanent members of the Security Council votes against it. 1 mark. 16. Name 1 major political party in the United States of America. 1 mark. Republican Party. Democratic Party. Any 1x1 equals 1 mark. 17. Name 1 type of election held for the House of Commons in Britain. 1 mark. General election. By-election any 1x1 equals 1 mark. Section B, 45 marks. Answer any 3 questions from this section in the answer booklet provide. 18a. Give 3 physical characteristics of the Homo erectus. 3 marks. Had upright posture, bipedal. Had protruding jaws. Was about 5 feet tall, 1.5 meters. Had sloping forehead. Had deep-set eyes, deep eye sockets. Had hairy body, any 3x1 equals 3 marks. B. Explain 6 cultural practices of Homo sapiens during the New Stone Age, 12 marks. Made microlithic tools which were small and more efficient than the earlier tools. Lived in rock shelters, cave hats to protect themselves from harsh weather, wild animals. Decorated shelters with animal paintings, hunting scenes. Began to domesticate animals, plants in order to ensure regular food supply. Developed speech which made communication easier. Developed government by setting up rules, laws. Developed religion as evidenced by the practice of burying the dead with their possessions. They practiced simple art and craft work, pottery, basketry, weaving. They started a settled way of life where they established villages. They were a variety of garments, clothing. They decorated their bodies with red ochre, wore orama, any 6x2 equals 12 marks. 19. State 3 disadvantages of coal as a source of energy. 3 marks. Coal is bulky to transport. Coal causes pollution. Mining of coal can lead to injuries, death. It is a non-renewable source of energy. Coal was expensive to mine and transport, any 3x1 equals 3 marks. B. Explain 6 effects of the scientific inventions on industry. 12 marks. Machines have been improved which produce goods on a large scale. Alternative sources of energy have been developed for use in industries. Invention of steam engine has improved transportation of raw materials to the industry's finished goods to the market. The development of the printing press has enabled people to read and acquire knowledge, information about industrialization. There has been loss of lives through industrial accidents. Data processing, storage has been improved by use of computers. Robots have been developed which have reduced over-reliance on human labor, reduced labor costs. Development of telecommunication has led to buying, selling of goods on the internet, e-commerce. Research has enabled industries to recycle waste products in manufacturing usable goods. Any 6x2 equals 12 marks.